Hello, everyone. It's Thursday. I've had a long morning, but I was able to get a nap before I actually started streaming because I spent way too long cooking last night, making a brisket for today that was far more involved than I expected it to be. But we're going to have brisket for a while, and that rules. So it all works out in the end, but it results in a very sort of tired and weird energy that I have right now that I'm bringing to the stream. So, very excited to see where that takes us now that shit is starting to get fucky, as it were. So, it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I think we should make HERON walk down the street again. I hate him. I hate him and I want him to perish. Ontologically. So... yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say off the top of it, so I'm gonna move right on over to that game cam. And... no. Hey. OBS. There we go. Okay. As I recall, we just warped back to day 8. And we are trying to stop the bull from getting eaten because he's our best friend, Paccio. We are going to get Clara locked up because she theoretically killed Lara, sort of. I don't remember why we're going to see Vlad the Younger, but it's on our map, so we're going to do it. I can probably look at that in the thing. And we are going to get Isidore Barak's Archives of the First Outbreak, which we had ostensibly but have never requested, which I fear and or suspect means that the fragments of Daniil may now be operating outside of our control. And that's not great. So I'm excited to see what that's gonna do. Because we've never had a reflection get ahead of us before, I believe. We've always been the pathfinder, the pioneer. Okay. Thoughts. Where is Vlad? What's going on? Vlad. Oh, yeah, he would have been torn apart by the kin. I feel like we did this one, but I guess not. Right. Vlad told his family to go fuck themselves. And now he's hanging out with Maria Cana, a normal woman. A normal, well-adjusted woman. Isn't that right on Daniil? And get my shit again. Okay, we need to talk to Ava. There you are.
Words are boring. All that is interesting is written between the lines.
Baccio looks sad. Tell me, does it hurt him when you take samples? I don't think so. How he handles the plague, though, I honestly can't tell. You think he's sad? Sluggish?
He seems to be. I wish we could take him outside, let him graze a little, cheer him up. But he can't fit through the doors.
A woman will come tomorrow and offer to take Baccio out.
And will she manage? That will be wonderful.
No. Baccio will die. She will deceive you. She'll steal the bull, and then her gang will kill and eat him.
Poor Baccio.
Just don't give him to anyone. Please. Otherwise, he'll be eaten.
People must be utterly desperate.
Of course they're desperate.
You know, this autumn smells different. I couldn't understand why at first, but then I saw it. There are no apples at all. Not on the branches, not on the ground. Supply trains don't run anymore, and people have picked everything clean, even unripe and rotten ones. So now it seems it's time to gather other people's bulls.
Maybe I should issue a decree. Have food distributed in the streets. It won't be anything special, but certainly better than rotten apples and stolen bulls. I'll think about it.
That would be a kind deed. And kind deeds not only matter because people will be fed, they'll see kindness. That carries weight now. I won't give Baccio to anyone, don't worry. And perhaps no one will come for him if there's food distribution.
Thank you, Ava. I need this bull alive. Ava is always glad to help me. She's sad her friend will go hungry, but at least he won't be in danger. You know, other from the plague that I jammed him full of. Did we get a food distribution? No. Baccio lives to die of the plague. Maybe he'll survive it. Maybe it is a cowpox situation, but like backwards. Upside down cowpox. Fucking same, my guy. Oh yeah, you... Whatever. Alright, the line of people... Remember some of this day.
Everything's so vibrant.
Alright. We're gonna get Karminski to arrest Clara. Welcome in, Pegasus Bat Spider, and Ominous Neon, by the way. Happy to have you both here. Oh, is this the day that the thing's whispering too? Yeah. You know what? That's fine. Whatever.
Can't take it with me.
I'm here too. Was busy using my chat device to murder Namiel. That's the big sort of wet one with the like aqua cloak, right? Am I remembering? Is that the right? Come on. Or is that Uthduna? I think I'm thinking of Uthduna. I don't remember what Namiel is. I just came here and did nothing. I traded with a child and left.
Some laws are unbreakable. Those who break them will inevitably be punished for crimes against the logic of existence.
Let's skip that one. I will not. Listen, I know Andre is not going to succeed because we've seen him, but I am still good. I'm not going to narc on my friend. Wet lightning gecko octopus or something. I'm definitely thinking, the one I was thinking of is definitely Uthduna. Oh yeah, Namiel's the one with the like Technicolor shit. Yeah, okay.
Things fall apart. The center cannot hold.
Bachelor, you know, I am aware why you're here.
I've come to talk about Clara, the Sabarov's daughter, remember?
If my memory serves me, Alexander Sabarov has renounced her at this exact spot just yesterday, which makes her their former daughter, if you can say that.
Do you know what they say about her?
That is a most vague question, Dankovsky. We know everything. The question is, what interests you exactly?
She claims she can heal people with a touch.
I must admit, Clara is a person of very unusual qualities. She has something in common with the impossible objects.
I believe she should be isolated, and the sooner the better, before she's caused even more harm.
What's this I'm hearing? Daniil Dankovsky is wishing to join the ranks of the Inquisition informants.
I'm not wishing to join any ranks. I'm just caring for the town and its people. The changeling is a clear menace to the town.
Looks like yesterday's tribunal hasn't left you unscathed. You've gotten a hunger for it, a taste for it. I understand. Accusing is enjoyable. But can I hear an argument, at least? Why do you think Clara needs to be isolated?
Her laying on hand practices are dangerous. She lays her hands on the sick, and with these very hands, she then spreads the sandpest from one patient to another.
So you're asking me to take someone into custody because she doesn't wash her hands? That's a pretty extreme way of teaching proper hygiene.
I've tried talking to her. It's useless. That's why I've come to you.
You're hiding something. I can see it. There are obviously some variables in this equation you forgot to mention.
I've allowed her into the hospital because I believed she'd cause less harm that way. I was wrong. She's uncontrollable.
Be it your way, Bachelor. I'll order for Clara to be put in a cell. But there's a problem. All the cells in Town Hall are occupied right now. One of them has to be vacated. Since this request is yours, I suggest you be the one to choose who goes free. Are you ready? In the first cell, we have Ajay Istakov, a murderer and a rapist. In the second one, Niko Vidic, the man behind the attempt on your life, esteemed Bachelor. In the third one, Marika Tidlina, who's stolen a mirror from her neighbors.
What's the catch with Maria Tedlina?
There is no catch. Thievery is a crime. She's stolen a mirror yesterday. Who knows what she'll steal tomorrow?
I don't believe you. There's always a catch.
Then choose someone else, and Marika will remain in her cage.
Set Niko Vidic free. If I'm to die by his hand, then so be it.
Do you really hate the idea of seeing Clara free so much you're ready to let the man who's hunting you out for that? As you wish. I hope this choice won't lead to catastrophic consequences. I'll give the order immediately.
I'm sure I'll regret this choice, but thank you anyway. Thanks, I hate it. Reflection crimes. Mirrors are... There's something fucky with mirrors here, and I don't... I don't know. There's a catch. There's always a catch. I've got a gun. Let Niko Vidic come for me. I'll turn him to dust. Why did I get negative 3,000 unrest? What the hell? From locking Clara up? Or did I gain 3,000 unrest? It was green, so I assume it was good, what just happened. No choice has ever led to consequences. Not if I can redo it, motherfucker. Nothing matters. Yeah. Stupid fucking painting. Fuck you. Who are you? What is this?
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
So you're here as well. Today everyone is hunting for Maria's notice. And her company.
Truth be told, I came to see you. How are you feeling?
Entirely healthy, if that's your concern. I observe every precaution. No sign of the plague.
And what about that wish of yours? To face someone's just judgment?
Your questions are tactless as ever. But I'll answer. The town and the world we're witnessing now are too flawed to pass judgment on me. If we manage to build a new one, I'll accept the punishment. From her hands. When, Karen? When? It's one of those things that never It's one of those things that never came naturally to me. The way you don't doubt at all. Would it be sensible to doubt if tomorrow will arrive? The future is inevitable, Karen. Change is inevitable, too. The only thing you can avoid is your role in them, if you try hard enough.
Karen?
Charon is a constellation. It depicts a sage whose boat serves as a bridge between two worlds, the living and the dead, the past and the future. A fitting name, don't you think?
You neglect one detail. Karen ferries into the world of the dead, not out of it.
Don't take the mystical element at face value. What matters isn't magical emanations, but the meaning we invest in them. If a constellation's image allows a builder to labor all night and direct the castle the world has never known, then the stars have shaped his life. And without inspiration, life is not life.
Hi, Bridge, welcome in. I didn't think you were drawn to such things. It's a strange sight. Vlad the Younger is alive and well. But now he's Maria's faithful servant, one of her many admirers. He's no longer heir to his family name. All right, let's go see if we can get these reports that aren't real. It sounds like an MTA announcement. Like, it sounds like somebody announcing something over a fucking loudspeaker that I can't quite hear right. I see he's alive. Yeah, we got him not to kill himself and be eaten. Forward and to the left.
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
Busted that mirror already. Capella, what's up? Nothing. Big Vlad, what's up? Nothing. How may I be of service? Pour you some tea, take your coat. Have you heard anything about Isidore Barak's archives on the first outbreak? They say your master has them. Hey, why is Daniil so cagey about being able to time travel? Like, there's so much other metaphysical bullshit going on in town. Everyone would probably be like, ah, you're finally acclimating. Want to go grab a drink yesterday? I'm specifically being very cagey about my time travel to Karminsky because I think he will fucking kill me if he knows that I can do that. I think he might know that I can do that, but I can't be certain of that, and you never admit to an ontological crime. You only say, allegedly, I can time travel. Never take culpability for an ontological crime. Or he'd detain me, and that's worse. We are small people. Our task is simple. To keep order, to mind the cleanliness. The affairs of lords are the affairs of lords. We don't poke our noses into them. There are rumors the old Gimsky house was robbed the other day. Is that true? Robbed? Us? I don't know. I'm sure if so much as one thing was moved out of place, I'd have known first. Hear that, oh stop? They say something was stolen from us. If anything happened at all, it'd be beyond stealing sugar from the bowl. I've been on shift for a full week and seen nothing of the sort. Nah, can't be. Rumors and gossip. Besides, who in their right mind would rob the booths? There isn't a fool like that in town. But if there was no robbery, then Isidore's archives must still be in the house, mustn't they? The notes he kept on the plague, written 5 years ago. That I can't know of. I'm responsible for cleanliness and order. There have been no robberies while I was here, and if you doubt me, you may look over the place yourself. You'll find no such trace of a thing. And if your business is of a lordly sort, take it to the boss and ask him. Curious. Then either HERON or Karminsky lied about the theft. The table hasn't been moved. There would be scratches on the floor. There are such stacks of papers here. Doesn't look like anyone forced their way through the store. The window is intact. The locks are intact. The posters haven't been torn down. No one searched for a safe behind them. The upholstery is intact. No one searched for diamonds inside. No signs of a break-in. At first glance, no traces of theft are visible, but the owners might say more, if they want.
I can't breathe. Not enough air.
What do you want, bachelor? I'm interested in the archives of the first outbreak. They're kept here, aren't they? Is that what you've come asking for? Archives? I've got plenty in my library. What do you want with them? I heard your house was robbed last night and the archives went missing. Rob me? Of all people? You are funny. Who would dare do as he pleased in my house? He'd have his hands torn off at once. You really are an absolute boor. You don't know when to leave, or when to keep silent. So Isidore's notes are indeed in your possession. Bachelor, this is neither the time nor the place. We've got family matters, family grief. Leave.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone.
Please leave us. Can't you see father is unwell?
I can see he's unwell, and I can also see that you're both hiding something. Why are you clinging to me like a tick? Honestly, haven't you got anything better to do than shake me down for papers? Even if I did have them, I've told you plain enough. You are not welcome here right now. What part of that don't you understand? Inultis quaestio solvitur silentio. Something's fishy here. They're clearly withholding something. Who will say more? Little Vlad? Oh, this woman?
Master Doctor, I couldn't tell you earlier. I was afraid someone might hear. Here's the key to the young mistress's wing. The side annex out of the side annex. Entrance from the street around the corner. You ought to take a look.
Take a look at what? You seem frightened.
You'll see for yourself. I mustn't whisper with you any longer. If they notice, the booze will be angry, and I don't want...
My thanks to you. I remember out and around over here. Oh, but they're making me go way... Oh, no, they're not. Ah! Oh, I love it. That's a good painting. Oh. You.
I will honor the lines of the right. Words have flesh.
You. I remember you. The man with the clasp at his neck. You should not be here. I remember you as well, Foreman Oyun. And once again I find you in a locked room. Does Capella know that you have entered her chambers? This is the booze house. I serve him. I am his Barungar. You are the one who should not be here, Tanigdagi-kun. How did you get here? You did not see me. Leave. I was told that there is something in Cabela's chambers that I ought to see. I assume they meant you. Your neck is thin, Kun. Raise your voice, and it will break. Time Baika. I said it plainly. This is the booze house. I was ordered to sit here and keep silent. I am silent. This is some misunderstanding. I only need Isidore's old notes on the previous epidemic, that is all. And here you are, playing at espionage. About Isidore's notes, I will also remain silent. Splendid. Perhaps you could at least say a few words about the robbery of the old Gimsky house last night. No one robbed the Booze's house. Whoever told you that lied to you. I do not lie to you, outsider. I do not know how to lie. And so when I must lie, I stay silent. So you chose not to speak of Isidore's archives in order not to lie about them. Don't pull words from me. You won't succeed. Why do you need Isidore's notes? You want to cure the sand plague? Cure hunger instead. That is our true enemy. Its teeth are sharper. On that point, you are right. The shortage of food is becoming an ever more serious problem. People are starving. They have nothing to eat. And when there is nothing to eat, hunger eats you. I returned from the steppe today. I was searching for bulls, both common and sacred ones, the Aurochs. The kin need them for the ritual. I walked for days and found not a single bull on the steppe pastures. All were slaughtered out of hunger, and the Aurochs are gone. I am aware that soon there will be nothing left to feed the people. Your reproaches will change nothing. Do you know what the herders told me? When the plague came, people from the town slaughtered every bull they could find and hid the meat away. Greedy Kari. And then the meat they hastily prepared rotted in their houses over these days. So people feared hunger and did about it themselves, called it forth with their own hands. Right. I should have issued a decree to requisition food in the very first days. I could have saved part of the stores this way. They would not have rotted. The people will not give up food. If you had taken food from the people, you would not be speaking to me today. You would be lying in the ground. What do people need that has been lying idle in warehouses? Protective cloaks, tools, repair kits. You aren't hopeless, Kun. When you tighten your hand around the people's neck, you must know when to loosen it. I shall quote you when I write my memoirs, How to Govern a Plague-Stricken Town. So, is the implication that unrest is too high Do you have... There's nothing else in here. That must be what they wanted me to see. Oh. Why are you so sweaty looking?
The moose has near withered away. She twists him this way and that, Hoid Hearte.
What are you talking about?
You should see him, Himshin. How he lows when they come. Hoid Hearte, tame as any calf. Properly broken.
Who comes? Who is that woman you speak of?
Wicked woman. Very bad. Eke Urte, even the booze fears she'll slit his throat.
I'm suspecting this is the woman, who was in Simon's study before us.
You must rest a while after seeing the eyes of such a wicked woman. Cool the burns they leave behind. The little mistress let us in so that Pide Sharkaya Delenedi.
More tales of the wicked woman. This isn't the first time I hear of her.
She is Shabnak Adir. No, even worse. She is worse than Shabnak. Beautiful she is, and seeming wholly alive. But evil churns in her like poison. Whoever meets her gaze is already injured, and whoever has seen her may tell the tale, just as I am telling you.
Why did she come? What does she want from Big Vlad?
Whatever she demands, the booze gives him, Shin. Today he handed over the handwritten books of Warden Burach.
Did she say why she wanted those manuscripts?
She told me to vanish, Emshen. Told me to be silent and keep my eyes down.
This has to be Aglaya. This has to be Aglaya Lilich.
Me ekener zerkesti.
Where did she go after the lump? Do you know where she lives? Where she might be found?
Teka kanagi kan shiugi. She is everywhere and nowhere, like a draft. You'll see her only if she wishes it, Emshin.
Metus in facie formosissima esse potest. Hard to imagine Big Vlad frightened, but he gave up Isidor's archives voluntarily. A stranger bossed him around. I have 2 threads. The first broke yesterday, and the second on the 3rd day after arriving in town. I need to check both.
What do I need to check on the 3rd day? Sandpest.
I'm pro-assassination. I wonder if I can wrap more conspirators into it. Maybe if HERON suffers enough abuse. What do I do about this, though?
It's the sewing needle. Where is it here? it isn't. Or... Well, all right, here's what we do. We can order earlier what's the word I'm looking for? Decrees. See if we can bring the instability down, because I feel like that might be the thing that's preventing us from making meaningful progress on several of these things right now. My suspicion, anyway, but I do not know. I'm just worried that's gonna just shred my amalgam. Like, I don't think I have enough amalgam to do that. Unless I can retrofit decrees. I can. I can exchange equipment for food, but I can't distribute the food. I thought I would get like a food distribution thing after talking with Ava. Well, oh, there is one thing I want to do before I leave this day. Which is go to a rioting district and put the bullet in my gun so that it comes with me on my time travel jaunts. Hello. Oh, fuck. That's the guy I was looking for. Hi. Oh, you don't have like anything I give a shit about. I would have assumed you'd have bullets. You don't. Alright, well, let's just leave. We still haven't done... Oh, here it is. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. I have 2 threads. The first broke yesterday, and the second on the 3rd day after arriving in town. But I'm not seeing anything there.
gonna go. If you need more bullets, you should ask the children. Yeah. There are some points of interest left unexplored, in a manner of speaking. I'm still sort of baffled that I can't put a food distribution thing out. The hell am I missing today? Go buy some glass from the children. Maybe if you exchange equipment for food, it would allow you to have more food resources. It does. Like, that's the effect of it. But the thing is, I have no means of distributing those food resources. I don't have any decrees that use them, I think. So it just feels kind of pointless. Glass tells me to go to town hall. Okay. And that seems to be the only one. I assumed I was going to get like a distribute food decree idea after I talked to Ava and the bull situation got resolved. Unless the bull situation didn't got resolved because I didn't go back to day 9. There's an order of operations here that I feel like is kind of fucking me up. Maybe the town hall, whatever is going on here, will elucidate whatever the hell is happening. Hi. It's not you. Oh, hey. You've still got your brain.
The crazed mob believes that Simon was reborn as Clara. Madmen. They were hounding her only yesterday.
How untimely our tragedies are. Right when we should be grieving and closely studying Simon's legacy, we are compelled to be saving the town from an inglorious death.
A soul is like a spring, or a bowstring. The harder you pull, the further your thought reaches when you release.
I'm not so sure about their untimeliness. Simon has invited a doctor for a reason. He's amazed me. He knows things he cannot, should not know. So strange, yet so familiar. Even after his death, our brother knows what we need better than we do. Dr. Denkovsky, you're here. We've been waiting for you. I've heard the last part of your conversation, so you believe my arrival at this exact point is no coincidence. Coincidences like this are where fate shows itself. These are not the discoveries you were looking for here, but you are the one the town needs today. Saburov desires to hand the power over to you. Ordinary townsfolk hope the doctor from the capital will stop the plague's triumphant parade. Oh, this ceremony makes me feel uneasy. You'll have to get used to it, Bachelor. From now on, thousands of eyes will watch your every movement. Unless you turn back now, of course. We, the rulers of this town, are prepared to provide you with resources. But you should be the one to choose our direction, Dankovsky. Which measures do you consider the most urgent? Wait. It's the same dialogue all over again, but it's different this time. Let's put my plans aside for now. Is there anything you wanted to tell me, perhaps? Ask you. I'd like to ask you to keep in mind why you came here in the first place. It was Simon you came to see, so keep following his tracks. What do you mean? I have no hints for you, Bachelor. All I know is this. Simon's left a riddle for us. His death is a riddle. His disappearance is a riddle. His plans concerning our town and our life are a riddle. And you are the one who will have to solve it because you are the one he's chosen.
Simon was inscrutable, but he desired to be understood. Plenty of responsibilities will come crushing down on you now. But my brother is reminding you of your responsibility to yourself. Responsibility to grasp the mysteries of other being.
This is in my best interest, too.
When I was a child, Simon used to give me puzzles to solve, to develop my mind. He would leave hints everywhere, in the most unexpected places. He liked problems that needed their conditions turned around if you were to solve them.
I hope I can find the time to do both. Maybe this is the entire point. According to HERON, at the beginning, I requested Isidore's archives about the sand pest outbreak 5 years ago. I don't remember that, but it's a good idea. Yeah, sure, let's predestination paradox ourselves. Let's not interrogate the predestination paradox. Is HERON at the Stillwater already, or is he here still? No, they moved it to the Stillwater. Yo, bird graffiti. The houses are weeping again. Can't tell if that guy's sleeping or dead. HERON is in the Stillwater, right? Where the hell are you on day 3, HERON? Bye, Ava. Bye, Ava. No, he's not here. Fuck, where is he? Is he at Lance?
Aaron. Yep, right. No, he's not here. It's so weird that it's not on the map. Did I miss him in the Stillwater? I hate that he's got just, like, generic guy model, too. You're not Heron. Oh. Ah! Oh, may I be of service, Doctor? I'm ready to take notes. The town has already survived one epidemic. I finally found him. It just took me a while, and I missed him like 3 times. And Isidore Barak was an experienced doctor. He must have kept patient records. I'm sure he did. Then why? I'm embarrassed to ask. Are those registers not on my desk this very moment? It's quite embarrassing to expect others to read your mind. How was I to guess you're interested in Isidore's registers? What good are they? What use are they? And what good is an assistant who needs such simple things explained? These papers should be in Booz Vlad's library. Isidore worked under his patronage then, this is my guess. Here is a certain fact. The Booz will not hand over the materials, but since I'm in his good graces, I'll try to arrange for a copy, made by my own hand. The copy is to be on my desk by evening. Is that clear? It'll be on your desk tomorrow. Setting realistic tasks is a supervisor's first virtue. Fine. Tomorrow it is. I'm awaiting documents. Dankowski should have been keeping detailed notes on every person, where every person was, every minute of every day since he arrived. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, so now we go to day 4 so that we can get the documents. Documents! The documents are on my desk. Are these the documents? Bazinga. Dr. Dankowski, yesterday's assignment regarding Dr. Isidore's archives has been completed. I took it upon myself to prepare a brief summary for you. The archive consists of lists of the infected and brief working notes by Dr. Isidore. The latter are in exceptionally great disorder and fragmentary. Based on the style and handwriting, I assume severe nervous exhaustion. I present the main excerpts. The disease is unprecedentedly lethal. Dr. Isidore admits his powerlessness. He did not defeat the plague it left on its own. If the plague had broken out beyond the town limits, it would have probably been the end of humanity. Thank you for your trust and patience. I hope my work was useful to you. Respectfully, Secretary Heron. This town's finished. Okay, we've got archives of the first outbreak. That's great. Jesus Christ, dude. All my amalgam gone. Okay, I've got the notes. Do I need to go back to day 8 or day 9? Day 9 was the day. Yeah, that Karminski asked for the notes. So that goes there, and that goes there. That's day 9. Day 8. Oh, shit. You know what? While I'm sorting all of this, we're going to do our 3-minute ad break. So I will see you all in 3 minutes when we will figure out where exactly we're going and resume that. See you soon. Grab a drink, use the restroom, whatever. And now I'm just going to stare at the thought map for a second. I think I need to go back to day 9. Day 10 has a critical event where everything dies. On the 12th day of plagues, Miss Mayamshan gave to me 12 days till nothing, 11 vials of morphine, 10 tragedians, 9 herb bride dancing, 8 mirrors breaking, 7 bulls are grazing, 6 nuts for trading, 5 mental breaks, 4 patients checked, 3 MCs, 2 Shabnaks run, and a crime against reality. Yeah, I'm doing the fucking math meme shit. Oh, we also still haven't done the fucking actual like diagnoses for day 9 yet. We killed the Shabnak though, so that's cool. Gotta do some math when so much amalgam's on the line. Yeah, I think I'm fucked either way, but I'm going back to day 9. Hey, we're back. Okay. Let's go. Nope, not skip time. I forgot how to play this fucking game for a second. Bye, Amalgam. I miss you. Oh, look, it's the 9th day, in which the Bachelor... Oh, God, all my Amalgam. From the bull's perspective, today is the 3rd day of observations. No one devoured him. I was wrong. I need to check how he's feeling. The army is quartered at the station. The archives obtained. Big Vlad is exposed. I can go to Karminski with a clear conscience. A thick folder containing Isidore Barak's notes. Could stand to kick a can about some stuff. Oh, yeah, there we go. That gets us to Mania. Okay. Bro?
Moo.
So do I, Bacho. So do I. This is the last injection. Truly. I promise when this is all over, I'll show you the starry sky. Third bull analysis. The bull's immune system is activated. The blood almost doesn't react to the sand plague. But how long will the immunity hold? The tests show a sharp decrease in sand plague particles, as if he overcame the disease. If the bull recovers completely, then we'll talk.
As if things are animated.
Yeah, let's go to Karminski now. And then it's time for diagnoses.
Getting in over one's head is just a form of drowning. Now, getting in over one's heart is worthy of attention.
Did you want something, Dankovsky?
And yet, what do you need the first Outbreak archives for?
Why, it is simple. The clever learn from their mistakes. The wise from others. And the fool
delivers the archives of other people's mistakes from the clever to the wise.
Such self-criticism, Dankovsky. Excessive. The Inquisition's task is to gather the most complete picture of what is happening. The archives are, without question, a part of that picture.
A mosaic, then. Well, I have found the missing fragment. Take it. You know, it occurred to me that Mr. Heron is lying, and that he never made any copy for you at all. He is displeased with you as Chief of Emergency Command, and annoyed that I am pleased. To say that you misplaced or concealed from me the most vital papers is a dangerous gambit, but a comprehensible one. Aaron did lie, and yet I managed to obtain a copy for you. Well, I'll remember this incident. Tell me, have you heard anything about the Olgimsky robbery? The culprit acted for gain. If the culprit acted for gain, he might, for example, reach out to you and attempt to sell you information about the first outbreak. I went to the lump. It's all lies. There was no robbery at all. I am not surprised. Yet I still do not understand why anyone would spread rumors of a fictitious theft. You would do better to ask Big Vlad in person. I am not his secretary. Do you need anything else from me? You are free to go. I need to think. To read the archive, at least. The almighty powers that be will take even this example of your cooperation with the Inquisition into account. Good day. Rick. Hi.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
I forgot that there's so much of the world. The world.
Yeah, why don't you stay over there? And I will keep on going this way. Hey, Amir.
Who's staring at me through the looking glass?
It ain't much. Oh, hey. Having a good time? Cool.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
The military was supposed to bring order, but it looks like it increased disorder. By my calculations, we have 3.5 patients here to see you.
What do you mean 3.5?
The first one. He goes by Patchwork. Is not a patient. He's here for some documents. We need you to process his request. There are 3 patients for the usual procedure. Aristarch, a student. Sakman, a herb bride. And Dodo, an army sergeant.
The army, you say? Dropping like flies the moment they arrived. What are the sergeant's complaints?
Chronicle military drills.
Oh, forgive my poor sense of humor, Doctor.
Sergeant Dodo was sent here by his senior officers who suspected he might have the plague. Kudos to them. The sergeant waited out the required number of hours and showed resistance to the pest. He's good for making the vaccine.
What does Patchwork need? What kind of documents?
I didn't quite understand, to be honest. He is very nervous. He requested a private conversation with you.
An herb bride? Don't tell me I'll have to survive another interview in step language. It complicates diagnostics so much.
She was rescued from a boarded-up house. The inside was full of corpses everywhere. Everyone died from the sandpest except her. How did she end up there, I wonder?
Who is the other person? A student? I thought you didn't have any universities here.
This is how he introduced himself. Student. Being the diligent man I am, I wrote it down. The orderlies found him in an infected district, stone drunk. They mistook him for a corpse and were about to throw him onto the pyre when Aristarch woke up. Just like in one of those horror moving pictures that are all the rage now.
Thank you. I have my work cut out for me. 3.5 patients. Oh, Patchwork must actually just be, like, really sick. For real.
Beg your pardon. Where could I procure papers?
Oh, your eyes are fucked up, my bro. What papers? Do you need a prescription?
You see, I need papers confirming that me or my children aren't sick. You're Dr. Dankovsky, aren't you? Out of the hospital. Could you, issue those?
How do you know you aren't sick?
I mean, I feel great, and so do my kids. Will you give me the paper?
I'm glad for you, but what does it have to do with me?
Please understand, I need to get my children out of town. The military said they'd evacuate us from this nightmare, but they requested a health certificate from a competent authority.
That's a first. No one so far has approached me with a request like this. I think you're omitting some details.
I just want to save my children. While they're still alive, while I'm still alive, who wouldn't grasp an opportunity to leave? We've been examined, we've been tested, we've got no sandpest. But the Corden Guard still turned us back.
No. Something's amiss here. Little! Yakov, come here, please. Did this gentleman test negative for the sandpest? He isn't our patient, is he?
A good beginning is half the battle.
Everyone is a patient at this hospital, including ourselves. No, Mr. Dankovsky, Citizen Password-again is underage children and have no traces of the sandpest in their test results. This much we've properly confirmed. However, how do I put it?
Go on, Little.
I mean, the patient is feverish. You can see it plain as day. The orderly also put some note about his skin in the patient chart. I think that's why the military are reluctant.
Damn this bureaucracy.
Enough with your power trip. If we don't have the sandpest, then let us out. Who cares about the fever? Maybe that's because I'm nervous. With all the things going on, you don't need an infection to drop dead.
Thank you for clarifying, Little. And you, dear sir, should have mentioned the military had good reasons for questioning your health.
Why can't you understand that I have children? This isn't about me. I have to get them out. I'm begging you, issue the papers. Don't let us die here.
You have to get your children out, and I have to make sure you don't pose a danger to other people and to yourself. Let's start with the examination.
I ain't got the sandpest. Why can't that be enough for you people? What else do you want to find? You cruel, heartless fiend.
Let's keep it civil. You would do well to learn the reason for your fever. And so would your children. Whoa! And he swore he was healthy. Such spots on his skin. Well, that's bad.
Excuse me.
I don't know if it's rash or skin redness, but that's fucking gnarly, bro. Hands are spotted too. No wonder the military suspected something. That rash looks, There's more? Oh, but his legs are fine. Oh, just kidding. No, he couldn't have missed this. So why lie? Oh, Andy's got a fever.
I mean, it does look kind of measly. Now, will you give me the papers? I'm clearly fine.
No, you aren't clearly not. You'll have to answer my questions.
I will. It's not like I have much choice. Whatever it takes to get us your permission to evacuate.
Measles is highly contagious. Your eyes are inflamed. How do you explain that?
What's there to explain? All those sleepless nights thinking about how to save my kids?
You have red spots all over you. That's not something you could miss, yet you insist you are healthy.
You mean my rash? It's just an allergy, Doctor, nothing unusual.
A highly infectious viral disease with highly children, as well as people spending a lot of time with children. Yeah, brother's got measles. This is an easy one.
Bye. Where's our dad? We've lost him, Motley and I. When will you let him go? Daddy said it won't take a minute, and it's been so many minutes.
Your dad has lied to you. This will take a while. Oh, the kid's got measles too.
He's not a liar, you are. Let our dad go. Pretty please.
What about you, Motley? Why are you crying? Do you miss your daddy so bad?
Her throat's very sore. She can barely talk, so's mine. But big brothers never cry. I didn't even cry when Mom died. Give us back our dad.
Throat, you say. Little face is covered in the same red spots. I see how it is with your dad. Oh my.
Sergeant Dronte, Army 2nd Division Ground Artillery Reconnaissance. Battery Commander reporting. Arrived at hospital as ordered.
You look gnarly, bro. Can we do without the military talk?
My fault, sir. Force of habit. After so many years in uniform.
Yeah, this dude's straight up a vampire for sure. What seems to be the problem?
A common cold. Since when should a soldier be afraid of that? I could have spent a day in bed and been back on duty tomorrow. I don't understand why my commanders have sent me here. But orders aren't meant to be understood. They're meant to be followed.
Then follow my orders. While we're at the hospital, think of me as your acting commander. Tell me what your specific problems are.
My fault, sir. Will do better. My specific problems are a fever and a headache. Medication did not produce the desired effect. I sent to you for treatment. What are your instructions?
Okay. Headache. Right, fever's in the heart. These are widespread symptoms. Please proceed to your examination. Unexpectedly pale. Soldiers are usually either tanned or weathered, or is removing uniforms forbidden in his division. So he is severe pallor. Oh! Oh no! Such extensive spots. Skin is inflamed. I think those count as ulcers. Maybe skin redness? No. Could be cyanosis. Ugh. Low-key, I kind of like this creepy soldier. At least he's corrupt. Oh, God! Not a healthy spot on his palms. Worn, ulcerated. Legs are fine. Holy fuck, brother.
What's the situation?
I'm finding that out right now. Will you answer my questions?
Yes, sir.
Your eyes are very red. Lack of sleep?
Yes, sir. However, I must point out that I'm used to getting a few hours of sleep and have never suffered from red eyes before. Why they are red now is unknown. Sir.
Have you been this pale for long?
Don't know, sir. I haven't seen myself. Before I left with the army, I had a standard issue skin tone.
Standard issue? Brother, what the fuck?
Since then, I've had no opportunities to look in a mirror.
Are those sores on your palms?
No, sir. Upon arrival in this town, I was assigned to engineering work. I dug service trenches for use by personnel and for establishing communication lines. This resulted in bleeding calluses. I have no complaints regarding this matter.
Okay, so those ulcers aren't related. Anemic vasculopathy. Well? You said you were digging a bunch? Dug service trenches. An infectious disease caused by microorganisms from steppe soil entering the bloodstream. Eyes like this. Cyanosis. I mean, his skin is fucked up. The infection leads to anemia, which can manifest as patient pallor, muscle weakness, and weight loss. Occasionally, patients may experience localized bleeding and hematomas. Acute cases display burst capillaries on the eyes and a high fever. Yeah, dude. You got anemic vasculopathy. Congratulations. All right. Sackman.
Good day, Dr. Dangosi. Let us hope I will not take too much of your time.
Good day.
You need not struggle so hard to keep your face straight. I understand your surprise, but sometimes even city-bred girls with proper education walk away from it all to dance for Mother Bodo.
You are not of the steppe people, then?
My grandfather was of the kin, as the family legend tells it, but I hardly remember him, only those little bracelets of twire and swevery he wove for me when I was a child.
And that was the reason you walked away into the steppe? Who issued you that skin tone? Yeah, standard issue skin tone is such a weird phrase.
Oh, my reason you will find laughable. A failed entrance exam at the capital university, and a failed romance. I was heartbroken. I thought there was no place for me in the world. Even here in my hometown, where I had to come back defeated. What was I to do? Work as a schoolmistress? A clerk? No, thank you.
Are you happy living like this? Is such a plain, even crude existence enough for you?
I found my place in the end. The steppe welcomes all. I struggle to explain it. There are no words for it in this language. The kin is one. There is no individuality. The self dissolves, and all doubts and fears dissolve with it.
This is not something I can understand. If I ever want to dissolve, I'll do it on my own, individually.
I'm not suggesting you follow my path and renounce your personality. You expressed your curiosity. I merely satisfied it.
Indeed. But let's focus on the immediate. You reported to my assistant that you have a headache.
Headaches, clouded memory, sensitivity to light, and I believe that I am hallucinating.
Okay. Memory lapses, hallucinations, photophobia, ink syndrome, or Twilight syndrome. Can you elaborate on that?
The colors. They are wrong. My hands appear blue to me. The town facades, which I've known since childhood, are now pitch black, covered in strange golden script. Your coat, it looks blood red to me. What is its true color?
I like her. She's like the most cooperative person I've seen yet, other than the sergeant. Yeah. Black and gray.
This is not right. If I can't trust my own eyes, what will betray me tomorrow? It is dangerous.
I need to examine you. Please step behind the screen and take off your clothes. Okay, nothing really going on there. Whoa! Many small black dots. That's gnarly. Reject modern living. Go barefoot. Dance for Mother Bodo. Honestly, she's got a good thing going for her. Yeah.
So is that...
It's not eczema. It's not redness. Not yellowing. Rash, I suppose. Possibly insect bites. Ooh. Veins in poor condition. Vein damage. Ink syndrome or Twirine syndrome, maybe. Yeah, same deal. Are the legs the same way? Could be varicose veins, of course, from endless dancing for the step. Also work on one's feet.
How are the diagnostics proceeding, Dr. Denkovsky?
I'm afraid the picture's contradictory. Let me ask you something.
Please do.
Your veins are black, on both your hands and legs. It is extensive necrosis. When did you first notice this darkening?
I can't say I did. So they turned black? Well, as I mentioned, something happened to my eyes. I see colors distorted. It has been like that for 6 days now. My veins must have changed within this period.
You have a rash on your back. Black, small pustules.
That's simply a lack of hygiene. No access to running water since the epidemic erupted.
Would you mind waiting a little longer? Okay, so we can take the rash off. Yeah, okay, so it's either ink syndrome or Twirine syndrome. Ink syndrome, infection often found in sewage and stagnant water bodies. It can also be present in fish tissues. Virus alters the blood chemical composition, resulting in the darkening of blood vessels in the eyes. And throughout the body's circulatory system, hallucinations and breathing difficulties in patients may indicate brain damage, therefore an almost inevitable fatal outcome. People interacting with specific step bodies of water, maybe. I think we're going to need to do a test on her. And Twirine syndrome. Infection by microorganisms found in twire sprouts and products derived from twire, or a consequence of abusing twire-based alcohol products, Twirine. Patients experience muscle weakness, sweating, depressed mental state, migraines, and dizziness, often accompanied by gastrointestinal symptoms after 8 to 12 hours of exacerbation. Seizures and photophobia frequently manifest. Allergic reactions such as skin reddening or yellowing may occur. In more cases, severe cases of intoxication, Twirine, epileptic seizures occur. In extreme cases, it can lead to breathing difficulties, coma, and death. Yeah, we need to do a test on her. Perfect. So, let us... Oh, right. Hang on. Ink syndrome is brain, lungs, heart, eyes. Wiring is brain, heart, skin, eyes, and intestines. So we need skin or intestines. Or lungs, I guess. Let's just do skin. Let us hope our tests will give a clear picture. Seems more like ink syndrome, but I support a test. Yeah, I agree. I'm leaning ink syndrome, but I think the test is the key here. So let's take a skin sample. Oop. Red. Organ is affected. Pathogen has been found. Okay, which one had the skin? No. It's Twirine syndrome. Okay. Inhabitants of the steppe. Yeah. All right, and finally. Oh, are you going to be the guy whose house I have to go to, probably? There's always one of you fuckers. Swangoose.
What good will it do to keep me here? This place is stuffy, cramped, and hectic.
Aristarch, correct? I'm Danil Dankovsky, your doctor. Haven't you been informed yet? You've been diagnosed with the sandpest. I'm sorry, but you'll have to stay at the hospital.
I'd prefer the morgue in that case. Can you arrange that? At least it's quiet there.
I wholeheartedly agree with your assessment of the morgue's appeal, but neither you nor I have a ticket there just yet.
That's a great pity. No deliverance for me, it seems like. I must keep enduring mediocrity and dullness.
Good thing we tested. Yeah, for real. Whom are you calling that? Ordinary townsfolk? Aren't you getting a bit carried away?
The townsfolk, this very loathsome city. Perhaps you as well. If you care about preserving and multiplying the great unwashed, then we are definitely not comrades.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me give you a dose of reality. Dissatisfaction with the world can be caused by illness. When the body suffers, the mind looks for ways to lash out.
Think what you will. I haven't the time to cast pearls before swine. I once came here all the way from Luxley to apprentice under Peter Stomaton, and what do I find here? The same old, same old. People building cages while they talk of dreams. The only thing worth something here is the polyhedron.
You're an architect? I haven't heard of Peter taking on any apprentices.
Well, you know, he has to talk to someone. A person who has at least some spark of talent or aspirations. He chose me out of many others. Creators understand each other on a level ordinary people could never hope to reach.
All right, you're special. But talented people fall ill too. Let's see what your complaints are.
Complaints? My complaints no longer matter. I told you. Just send me to the morgue, and let that be the end of it.
Your chart mentions nausea. Do you really feel sick?
I suppose. But it's nothing. Just a hangover.
Are you sure? What were you drinking the night before?
Everything that can be poured. Twirine, vodka, God knows what else. Do you really care to talk about such trifles?
Huh? Let us see. Oh.
How much longer will this go on? It seems like you're just as mediocre as those you're trying to save.
Let's see what a homo specialis looks like, shall we? Please disrobe behind that screen for examination. Oh! Pizza time for the boy! Oh, no! Buddy? I want to see my little boy. Here he comes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know the deal. He feasts. Good boy. Hi. Are you gonna chill there for a bit? Okay. Too thin? Or is it just me? If he lost weight recently, an alarming sign. Bumped himself? Fell while drunk? Or should I count it as a symptom? Okay, we got hematomas. We've got... What's the sudden thinness? Not ichthyosis. That's fucked up skin. Dystrophy? Yeah, dystrophy. Bruises again. Was he beaten? Vascular pathology? Incredible number of bruises, especially for a man of the arts. This dude's gotten the fucking shit kicked out of him. Yeah, it did look like he punched something, but it didn't highlight when I looked at it. Maybe, maybe not. You'll have to answer a few questions to test that theory. Rumors said you were a genius. Well, that's never true in this town. Did Andre kick the shit out of him? Maybe. For annoying his brother. You look lethargic. It's not surprising given the circumstances of your arrival at the hospital, but still, tell me. Have you noticed your energy levels decline in the recent days? This whole town is in decline. It shrouds me, it shrouds everyone. Sparks of inspiration are so rare here, and they go out so criminally fast. Could you be a little less poetic, please? Did you feel exhausted or not? Well, how do you feel here? This place drains everyone. Weakness. I keep thinking about your nausea. You say it's a hangover, but what do you usually eat? I forget to when inspiration strikes. And the food in this wretched town is pure poison. Meat, offal, dried curd balls, more meat, pie, and even that comes with animal fat. Ugh. The only decent food is served at Stomatin's pub since they use recipes from the capital. I used to go there quite often. Did Andre kick the shit out of him? Bridge, did you call it? Used to. So you no longer do. I think you're just a gossip. What does my carousing in pubs have to do with healthcare? Everything. I'm identifying your recent contacts and therefore potential individuals with the same diagnosis as you. All of this pointless, tedious scrabbling. Like building houses instead of masterpieces of engineering thought, like the polyhedron. Don't you find it rather petty yourself? Why have you become emaciated? I just have a nobly thin appearance. Have you ever noticed that all who create beauty have delicate bone structure? My theory was this guy got drunk, tried to crown the polyhedron, and the children kicked him out. Oh, I would love it if the kids beat the shit out of him. Your thinness is unhealthy, Aristarch. Are you jealous? You could stand to lose a bit of weight. Your wrists are like that of a laborer. I'd expect a scientist full of bold ideas to look a little bit more refined. Jesus Christ. You're covered in bruises. Not quite what I expect from a man of art. Oh, that. Well, consider it an allergy. To fools, that's how it manifests. Aristarch, were you in a fight? Please give me a straight answer or I could misdiagnose you. Be thankful I let you see those bruises at all. Just a reminder, I don't give a damn about your vaccine or your patients with their identical dreary faces. It's all dust, so let it turn to dust. Have I made myself clear? Alas, our conversation hasn't helped clarify the diagnosis. You're forcing me to look into your case in more detail. Where do you live? You were admitted to the hospital anonymously along with corpses. We have your name on record, but no address. This is crossing every possible line. You want to barge into my home? Go to hell. I don't remember the address. I forgot. How about that symptom for your list? You fucking forgot? So you won't give me your address? That's fine. I'll figure it out. You praised the Stomatin pub, didn't you? All right. Andre, you gotta tell me where this dude lives. And also, did you kick the shit out of him? Because if so, high five, my guy. The more this guy talks, the more I think we should, in fact, help him get his ticket to the morgue. Yeah, I'm fucking with you, dude. This dude sucks hardcore.
I could use some quiet.
No. Hi. Oh.
Stop staring at me. Push over.
You stay there. The more he speaks, the more I think if Andre did kick the shit out of him for being an annoying prick, the more I think we should goad Andre into doing a better job next time. Andre, finish your food. Yeah, alright, just carry on, I guess. Hey, dude.
The number of our patrons decreases with every day of the plague, but the empty bottles keep piling up all the same.
That's a sad dynamic. I've actually come to ask you about one of the patrons. Do you know Aristarch, the architecture student?
I almost wish I didn't. He loves to go on and on about his higher calling.
Is he really... When was the last time you had to listen to him?
A good while back. The master banned him from the pub back in summer. Said he was both a good-for-nothing hack and turning his brother into an alcoholic to boot.
Peter Stomatin, I mean. So Aristarch hasn't been here since summer, which means you won't be able to tell me about his symptoms. You wouldn't happen to have his address. I really need it.
Look for a beautiful, spacious house in the Skinner's district. Couldn't name the style since I'm no architect, but you'll know that haven for lofty types when you see it.
Does Aristarch have the means for luxurious housing? I thought he was a starving student.
That luxurious house fits a lot of starving students, all of them artists or musicians. a creative commune. Some of them are nice, but then there are people like Aristarch. They pool their resources so they can surround themselves with beauty. Commune is a perfect environment for spreading infections. I should take a look at it. By the way, you're not the first to ask about Aristarch today. Some thugs stopped by before you. I was pretty surprised he had acquaintances so far outside the Bohemian. Thugs? I'm curious. And Aristarch is covered in bruises, as it happens.
Okay. Every creak, like a gunshot.
Ma'am, you and your twin have a lovely day. We might be able to finish our diagnosis and wrap that before we have to wrap for the stream. Any mirrors? You don't see any mirrors around here? Is that the house? No. Where the hell are you leading me? Doctor. Oh, there's a mirror.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
I'll at the end of the left. Hey, why don't you guys just fucking chill? Well, if it isn't the track hound, what do you want with our stock? You were sniffing around at the pub asking about him. I'm his doctor. What business do you have with him? We're on a missing persons case, so to speak. That person was with our stock and no one's seen hide or hair of him. Need to have a little chat now. Take a walk for now, Doc. For your own good. Don't threaten me. Aristarch isn't here. Oh yeah? Care to tell us where he is then? Need some help loosening your tongue, eh? You're hindering my medical duties. In case you haven't noticed, there's a plague raging in the city. Let me pass now. This is how it's gonna go. You're not getting into Aristarch's house, and if you keep pushing your luck, you've only yourself to blame. Got it? Well then, I tried asking nicely, but I suppose we'll have to do this the hard way. Not so tough now, are you?
Optics, vision. Their answer is in mirrors.
Polish mixed with blood. Pressed the wound with whatever was at hand. Could easily kill someone with these. How many scary, sharp things are needed to make harmless furniture? Weapon always at hand. Undoubtedly blood. What happened here? Should I be more careful? Black keys, white keys. Silly metaphor. Clearly the instrument is used. It's not just gathering dust. Maybe I should have become a pianist. And there's someone in the room. Blood again. Victim? Perpetrator?
Our commune has no vacancies. Not at the moment. But we're in the middle of an epidemic, so just you wait. You might get lucky enough to move in.
You have a peculiar notion of luck. But I'm not here for a room. I'm Dr. Danil Dankovsky, and I'm currently treating Aristarch, the architect.
Oh! Sorry for jumping to conclusions. I mistook you for yet another commune candidate.
There's blood on the floor of your house. Did something happen? Does someone need help?
Blood? Oh, right, it slipped my mind completely. And here I thought it was such a refined shade, too. Oh, where were we? The source of that blood, right? I don't know about that. I just got back from a plain air session half an hour ago. The light in the step is so soft right now, you have to capture it.
Do people spill blood here so often you don't pay it any mind anymore? Now that's a creative environment.
No, this is a first! Or, well, I don't recall any other instances. But who knows what the blood means? Before the commune, I used blood as a medium for painting once. It turned out ridiculous, admittedly, but it was an experience.
Your housemate Aristarch has the sand pest. Please keep that in mind and get yourself checked. But he is also ill with something else, and I'm trying to find out what.
How dreadful! If they diagnose me with the sand pest, I'll have the time to sketch it at least, even if it's a rough draft. But Aristarch works with buildings and blueprints. Those require thinking, calculations. You can't erect a monument to your own death in a couple of minutes. Poor man.
Plain air? More like plague air. Have you noticed any signs he's ill? Anything at all? You're an artist. You should have a keen eye for detail.
I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I'd say his silhouette has become sharper, more pointed in the last few weeks.
What do you mean? Has he lost weight?
Yes. The lines of his body have changed so much. I thought it was some inner turmoil mirrored on his physical form, but it turns out it's just illness.
Thank you. That's useful. But there's something else I'd like to ask. Aristarch was adamant about me not coming here. Do you know why?
Could we not? I'm so tired of that subject. I can't stand gossip or hearsay. No, I distanced myself from it from the very beginning. I never discussed it with the commune, and I certainly won't with you.
Listen, I'm not trying to gossip. Aristarch's secret interests me for purely medical reasons.
Don't even ask. Find someone else to talk to. There are plenty of bone pickers around here, but I refuse. I don't mind critiquing artistic decisions, but life choices? No, that's just low.
Goodness, everyone is so high-minded here. But I understand. Thank you for your time. Someone covered in blood came to this room too. The hell happened here? Too many bottles for one person. Aristarch wasn't lying about drinking heavily. Deep binge? Is this, the polyhedron? He didn't make it seriously, did he? Grotesque. Even silly. Gone blind? Or was he just drunk? I feel like he's got some visual impairment. You've got Bankowski's fever, hepatitis. Hepatitis would make sense for living in an art commune, probably. This Odong is clearly not G. With love, G? Someone's joke? Some strange fetish? Nothing like the original. This is definitely Aristarch's room. What about the center of gravity? Definitely won't stand like this. Whoa! A severed finger? Seriously? And here's the source of the blood on the floor. I wasn't expecting that. Aristarch, however, has all of his fingers intact. Though judging by his creations, one might think otherwise. Perhaps the person missing a finger won't get blood poisoning after all. Finally, proper bandages, not filthy rags. Did it fall off the victim? A neck scarf? It looks like a woman's. Rags, however, are also present. Grabbed just in case if no bandages were found? And pills. Painkillers? Or did Aristarch take them himself? So what happened here? An act of, art? Violence? An accident? A household injury? Or maybe not. Artists can be so inattentive and clumsy. Besides, some of them have dangerous tools.
Exactly, the carpenter's workshop. There's definitely something there that could sever a finger. But that doesn't explain anything. Whose finger is this and why? Bandits? Did Aristarch torture someone? Is that why he hid his address? An act of art? Could someone have artistically severed a finger? The neighbor told me she once painted with blood. Artists sometimes do wild things. Deliberately injure themselves, for instance. This artistic bunch is capable of far more disturbing gestures. Okay. That's locked. Hi. I'll be with you in a minute. Blood, blood, blood. Oop. Many good authors, impressive library, and some I'm encountering for the first time. Inspired by classical models, beauty imprisoned forever in stone. A mirror to break.
Now.
Blood, 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 blood. Oh my god, my fucking... I thought it was Aristarch in there. Who are you? I'm Aristarch's doctor. And you are? Valentina, his friend. What's wrong with Aristarch? Is he ill? Was he attacked? Did he do something to himself? Oh god, I knew it. Wailing won't help here. Tell me, are you too close? The closest? But why are you asking? Aristarch is seriously ill. I need to know how he lived, who he spoke with, what he did, down to the smallest details. It's the only chance to save him. And since he has no intention of helping himself, I'm asking you to. Help Aristarch? Of course I will! You know, he's a special soul. One could even say a genius. People like that are one of a kind. He draws, he writes. If you insist on waxing poetic, kindly write it all down and send it to me at the Stillwater. I'm concerned with more down-to-earth matters right now. I'm sorry. I got carried away for a moment. It's just so hard to keep silent about Aristarch's talent. And why are you keeping silent about the blood all over the house? We've been talking for a while and you haven't said a word about the incident. What? Oh, that. Is the severed finger some kind of artistic statement? I apologize for the mundane notion, but does anyone need medical assistance? A statement? No. But it's so nice when people appreciate us artists like this. You've missed each other. Our poor carpenter has left already, and the others with him, they're accompanying him to the hospital. He cut off his own finger, can you imagine? He's a good specialist, mind you, but even a master's hand can slip. But why is his finger in Aristarch's room? The poor carpenter's floundering all over the house looking for bandages. I always say that creators are just like children. Can't find anything without me. I bandaged it as best I could and sent him off to the doctor, and now the doctor has come to us. So the macabre scene has no direct connection to Aristarch. My best wishes to the carpenter. Shall we return to the matter of Aristarch's health? Of course. And you're such a thoughtful and caring doctor, too. You've come all the way here trying to sort everything out, looking for a person whose hand needs stitching. I'm sure Aristarch will be safe in your hands. And why exactly were the bandages and medicine the carpenter needed in Aristarch's room? A coincidence, or was Aristarch using them? He was, but not on himself. I feel awful gossiping about this, but it's so shameful. And you're a doctor. Aristarch got involved with a woman of a kind you don't really bring home. And she drank and did all kinds of unmentionable things and often got beaten up. That's what those bandages were for. He kept them for that HERON girl. Does the necklace on Aristarch's bed belong to his beloved? I thought it might be yours. Beloved, my foot. Beloveds like that HERON are a dime a dozen in pubs. Sorry, it just slipped out. I can't fathom how Aristarch would even look at her. She was all skin and bones, her face sallow as ochre.
Her face was the color of ochre, you say? And she was sickly thin? How curious. Aristarch could have contracted something from Hera.
He thought her perfect, perfect, even though she, may my tongue wither for gossiping, kept scratching herself and smelled foul. I was so scared we'd all catch something from her.
Well, I see a hypothesis is taking shape, but I'd need to examine Hera to prove it. Valentina, do you know where I could find her?
You won't find her now. You realized who that Hera was, right? Oh, why beat around the bush? She was a harlot. And when she disappeared, Aristarch was beside himself, searching for her. And then the street kids told him Hera had died. Couldn't say if it was the plague or from her carousing.
It's a shame. I won't be able to confirm the hypothesis without examining Hera.
It's wrong to talk like this, but I can't just hold it in. Hera was nothing but trouble. She led Aristarch astray when she was alive, and now that she's dead, he's even more miserable. He was a shining beacon, perhaps even a genius. Such a delicate soul.
There's a possibility that Hera saved him, that her illness delayed Aristarch's death from the plague.
I just want him to pull through, to overcome both his illness and melancholy.
Sorry for the stupid question, but there's a picture of a woman on the shelf with an Odong's head stuck to her body. Is this some kind of inside joke?
Just a childish prank from our housemates. Artists are all mischievous brats at heart. Aristarch's vision had gotten worse since he took to his bed. He started mixing people up, missing the table when he wanted to put his spoon down, things like that. So they make up a little prank.
What was the point of that prank?
You know Doug's head on the photo, signed Love H. It's just so spot on. It's as if Aristarch couldn't see who he was devoting himself to. And then he literally began to go blind.
You say Hera was beaten often, and now it seems Aristarch has been beaten too, and there are thugs looking for him.
It all fits. She kept such company that we were scared her friends might come and smash the house to splinters one day.
Tell me, was he fatigued recently? More than usual, I mean.
He was. He could barely get out of bed. Did it only for his blueprints. Brought him everything. Wrote down his construction calculations for him.
You've cleared a lot of it up for me, Valentina. Thank you. I can't promise everything, but I'll do what I can for Aristarch. As for the carpenter, hopefully someone has helped him already.
Please save Aristarch, Dr. Dankovsky. Such talented people cannot be surrendered to death. Maybe I should ask you to help me out at the hospital, so I could look after Aristarch. But how can we leave our house? Who would look after things?
No one should be surrendered to death. I think he has hepatitis. Alcoholics, drug addicts, people with autoimmune disorders. And so many things line up here. But we are far over time. Back off. I just want to leave. If I zoom in here... Oh, story saved. Perfect. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it as always. We will figure this out, I think, next week. Finish this day out, hopefully. And yeah. Thank you all for coming, chatting. Bridge, Annie Danny, Pegasus Bat Spider, Myth, Ominous Nya, all that. Everybody, I truly appreciate everybody hanging out and all that. So, thank you all again. And have a lovely rest of your Thursday evening. See you all next week. Goodbye. Hey, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to help support me in making more of this, you can follow me on Twitch, where I stream these live. Like, comment, and subscribe. I suspect you all know how this works by now, but it really does help a lot. Thanks.